The Wii U has been out since 2012, the 3DS has gotten 4 versions, 5 if you count the 2DS, and life is well on its way to the next handheld console hybrid from Nintendo.
But one of the big questions on everyone's mind, where the hell is the next Metroid? I'm Danica.
And I'm Tam2, you're watching Turn-Based.
As it stands right now, Nintendo's banking on Metroid Prime Federation Force to give gamers a co-op Metroid experience, but with huge skepticism overshadowing the title. Why can't we just get a new Metroid game?
The last game in the series was Metroid Other M, developed by Team Ninja. It was here when the future of the franchise became uncertain and Samus was relegated to nothing more than Smash Bros. Appearances. It wasn't the first time it took forever for a Metroid game to show up. The gap between Metroid 1 and 2 was nearly 6 years from the first game being released on the NES in 1986 and then the Game Boy sequel in 1991. Following the pattern, it seemed like there'd be a Metroid game with each platform generation, with Super Metroid finally showing up on the SNES in 1994, 3 years after the release of the system.
But that pattern was broken when the N64 came around. Metroid was nowhere to be seen, ignoring the Virtual Boy altogether. It wasn't until the Game Boy Advance where we got to see 2 new entries into the series, with Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission, as well as Metroid Prime on the GameCube, the series' first FPS. It was a surprise hit considering the departure of styles, a risk that spawned 2 more sequels, Echoes on the GameCube and Corruption on the Wii, which was the last place we saw the franchise.
So, where is the next Metroid with Samus? We're getting a co-op game on the 3DS that, to this day, no one is looking forward to. It's clear that Nintendo is skipping this hardware generation, the Wii U, and hopefully the NX will offer a new Metroid because we know it's way overdue. Knowing Nintendo, they might take it into a new direction again, but considering the reception of Other M, we could be looking at either the familiar platforming or FPS again.
It could be a launch title for NX, but could it be an experimental game because of its hybrid nature too? Star Fox Zero barked up the wrong tree for us in trying to push Wii U mechanics. We want to trust Nintendo in treating this IP right, but it's kind of tough when they finally throw us a bone that no one wants, and the lack of information on what NX will be makes it hard to speculate what the next Metroid will be.
So now we've skirted the track record of Samus' proper adventures, we really want to know what's happening with the franchise besides Federation Force. Fingers crossed for redemption after Other M and for Nintendo just to blow our minds with Metroid again.
Hopefully there will be more news when details for the NX arise, but tell us what you want to see. Let us know in the comments and stick around on BRLtv for more Turn-Based.
Do a barrel roll!
Wrong franchise.
Right.
Hey, so you guys are pretty busy on BRLtv, right?
Having Hilda and Denise around is allowing us to get started on more videos with them and doing Let's Plays for the channel too. Robert's been geeking out a lot in Hot Coffee and we're live streaming here soon as well.
I miss our therapy sessions.
I miss our therapy sessions too.
Well, maybe if people click on the other vids, we can, get out and do said therapy.
Therapy.